experimental Alpha Sierra Delta Kilo Sierra continue for south departure. Oakland Center Experimental Alpha Sierra Delta Kilo Sierra Flight Level 560.
Experimental Alpha Sierra Delta Kilo Sierra Oakland Center radar contact continue. Experimental Delta Kilo Sierra contact Oakland Center on 132.2. Good day.
132.2 Experimental Delta Kilo Sierra. Goodbye.
Descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Expect RNAV Zulu runway 17 right approach via tuner transition cleared to tuner Alaska tree 21 heavy.
Oakland Center Experimental Alpha Sierra Delta Kilo Sierra Flight Level 415.
Experimental Alpha Sierra Delta Kilo Sierra Oakland Center radar contact continue.
Capitol Tower Experimental Alpha Sierra Delta Kilo Sierra is 3 miles northeast flight level 360 with Yankee to land.
Experimental Alpha Sierra Delta Kilo Sierra Capitol Tower. Altimeter 29.9 wind calm enter left traffic runway 17 left.
Fly left traffic runway 17 left Experimental Delta Kilo Sierra. Experimental Delta Kilo Sierra. Goodbye. Capital Ground Experimental Alpha Sierra Delta Kilo Sierra taxi to parking.
Experimental Alpha Sierra Delta Kilo Sierra taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Delta 7 Delta Charlie 1 Yankee 2 Yankee Yankee 4 Bravo 1 Alpha Papa.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway Delta 7 Delta Charlie 1 Yankee 2 Yankee Yankee 4 Bravo 1 Alpha Papa Experimental Delta Kilo Sierra.